Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Arjun Chaudhary. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Monday, the 17th of August. Prime Minister Modi offers $1 trillion investment opportunity to UAE. India warns Pakistan over continued ceasefire violations. And Sri Lanka votes to elect new government. And now for all the details. Indian Prime Minister is on a two-day visit to the United Arab Emirates. While trade and commerce remained dominant during the visit, which began on Sunday, it also gave an opportunity to Mr. Modi to address one of the largest Indian diasporas.
As Narendra Modi landed in Abu Dhabi on Sunday to begin his two-day visit, he became the first Indian Prime Minister to visit the United Arab Emirates in 34 years. Eyeing their massive sovereign wealth fund, Mr. Modi wants to bolster trade, investment and business collaboration with the region's leaders.
मैं आपको यहाँ निमंत्रण देने आया और मैं मानता हूँ आज भारत में $1 trillion की immediate investment की संभावना है.
Mr. Modi is also pushing for further energy cooperation with one of its key oil suppliers. Abu Dhabi provides 9% of India's energy needs. Besides that, his visit was high on symbolism as well. When the leader of the Hindu nationalist Bharatiya Janata Party toured the historic Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, he sent out a message of communal harmony and commitment to religious freedom in India.
Now in the age of globalization, liberal economic setup, these economic relations have taken an important place and political ties have taken a back seat. So that is forcing UAE and India to come closer once again, while maintaining some, even if we have some differences.
Mr. Modi also took time to link up with Indians living in the UAE. They form the Arab nation's largest expatriate community, sending up to $15 billion of remittances back home annually. Some analysts believe that Mr. Modi has taken a step towards strengthening economic cooperation with the deep-pocketed UAE. His visit will also help India push for a closer partnership in countering the growing threat of the Islamic State militant group in the South Asian region.
India has said that the country will give a befitting reply to any cross-border firing from Pakistan. 6 civilians have been killed on the Indian side in the past couple of days in Pakistan firing.
The border areas continue to remain tense on Monday after nearly a week of unprovoked firing by Pakistan targeting both Indian military posts and civilians. The continued firing had forced hundreds living in the region to flee their homes. Many said it was getting increasingly difficult to live in their villages.
2 दिन से अब बहुत फायरिंग चल रहा है सर. हमारे 5 आदमी जो है वो अभी तक मर चुके हैं. उनका कोई दफनाने का स्कीम नहीं है. यहाँ पे कोई फैसिलिटी अवेलेबल नहीं है.
Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar had on Sunday warned of fitting reply if Pakistan continues to violate the ceasefire agreement. India had also summoned Pakistan envoy Abdul Basit to register its protest over the civilian killings. Indian Foreign Ministry said Pakistan is resorting to unprovoked firing despite a promise to maintain peace.
Assurances were also received from the Pakistan military authorities that the firings would stop and their troops would be instructed accordingly. But in fact, the firings have continued up until today. Secretary East conveyed that the Pakistan government needed to take necessary steps to ensure that the Pakistan military does not undermine peace and tranquility along the international boundary and the line of control.
The issue is also expected to come up for discussion during the National Security Advisor level talks between the two countries scheduled for Sunday.
The Board of Control for Cricket in India, or BCCI, has said that the country will not play cricket with Pakistan in the wake of the recent development. The two sides were scheduled to play a bilateral tournament in December.
The highly anticipated cricket tournament might not happen if Pakistan continues to support anti-India militants, the BCCI has said.
I am not against the series against India-Pakistan, but if Pakistan continues to promote terrorism in India and to promote terrorist attacks in India, then they can't expect India to play against Pakistan on any cricket field.
Often referred as the biggest rivalry on the cricket field, India and Pakistan have not played a bilateral tournament since 2008 following the Mumbai terror attacks. During a recent visit of Pakistan Cricket Board Chief Shahryar Khan to India, the two sides had agreed to resume the ties. However, the recent skirmishes at the border and the terror attacks have once again cast a doubt over the tournament.
A mass funeral was held for the victims of Sunday's suicide bomb blast in eastern Pakistan. At least 16 people, including Provincial Interior Minister Shuja Khanzada, were killed in the attack.
Hundreds gathered at Pakistani town of Attock in Punjab province late on Sunday to offer prayers to Provincial Minister Shuja Khanzada, who was killed in a suicide bomb blast. The explosion was targeted at Khanzada's residence when he was holding a meeting with his supporters. Two suicide bombers are also said to have died in the blast and several other people are feared trapped in the rubble.
उस वक्त जिस वक्त ये बम ब्लास्ट हुआ तो मैं यहाँ पर थोड़े से फासले पर अड्डे पर मौजूद था, तो यानी बहुत शदीद सा धमाका था। तो थोड़ी देर बाद फिर मालूमात हुई कि वज़ीर दाखिला पंजाब फ़ख्र कर्नल शुजा खानज़ादा साहब पर बम ब्लास्ट हुआ है। तो जब मैं यहाँ पर आया तो अपनी मदद आपके ज़रिए से, जो खानज़ादा साहब के लोग हैं, उनके कारकुन थे, अपनी मदद आपके ज़रिए से जो है ना उन डेड बॉडीज़ वगैरह जो है ना रेस्क्यू कर रहे थे। तो फिर पुलिस वगैरह भी आ गई। उसके बाद फिर रेस्क्यू 1122 वाले आए और फिर अफवाज पाकिस्तान पहुंची।
Khanzada, who was a former Pakistan army official, was reportedly on the hit list of some groups for his anti-militancy crackdown. Authorities are also looking into the involvement of banned militant outfit Lashkar-e-Jhangvi in the incident. The militant group's chief Malik Ishaq and his two sons were killed in a police shootout last month.
More than 70% of the voters exercised their franchise as Sri Lanka went to polls on Monday. The crucial polls is widely seen as a comeback effort of former two-time President Mahinda Rajapaksa, who was ousted from power in January.
People across the country started thronging polling booths right from the morning when the voting was open to public. Heavy security was also put in place to avoid any untoward incidents. A total of 6,451 candidates are competing across 22 electoral districts for 196 seats of the 225-member parliament in the single-phase election. Voters said they were elected on exercising their franchisee.
So every vote counts. So I thought best is to vote early and make sure our choice of governance is reflected in the final results.
The crucial election is widely seen as a referendum on the comeback bid of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa to power. The former strongman, who is contesting from the Sri Lanka Freedom Party, is pitted against current Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe of United National Party for the post. The results are expected to be announced on Tuesday.
Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif on Monday accepted the resignation of Federal Minister for Climate Change, Mushahidullah Khan. The Pakistan Muslim League senator had quoted controversy after he claimed in a TV interview that former ISI chief General Zahirul Islam Abbasi had tried to stage a coup during last year's opposition protests. He also stated that both Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif and Army Chief Raheel Sharif were aware of the development. The government had, however, rejected Mushahidullah's claims. The country had witnessed one of the biggest anti-government demonstrations last year when Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and the Pakistan Awami Tehreek held a protest in Islamabad for over 100 days, seeking the resignation of Prime Minister Sharif. The crisis-laden health sector in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir could crumble any time as the paramedical staff in the region are threatening to call for a strike. The government employees here claim that the Pakistan government is indifferent towards the long-pending demands. Here is a report.
The government employees in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir say they do not have any other option but to go on strike even if patients suffer. Such is the situation prevailing in POK as the government of Pakistan pays no heed to their demands. They have been demanding for health allowances which Pakistan offers its employees in other provinces.
गवर्नमेंट जो है वो ट्रेड यूनियन के ऊपर एसोसिएशन के ऊपर बैन लगा रही है कि जी ये स्ट्राइक ना करें, इससे मसाइल पैदा होते हैं। दूसरी तरफ अपने किए हुए वादे, अपने किए हुए काम, ये असेंबली जो बजट पास करती है उस पर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन नहीं होता, तो हम लोग क्या करें? हमारे पास इसके अलावा कोई चारा कार नहीं है।
Urging the government to release their health allowances, the employees threatened to intensify their stir if their demands were not met.
हम तो पिछले 2-3 साल से जब से फेडरल गवर्नमेंट ने हेल्थ अलाउंस दिया है अपने एम्प्लॉइज़ को, उस वक्त से हेल्थ अलाउंस के लिए कोशिश, इससे पहले हमारा हेल्थ फाउंडेशन का देरीना मुतालबा है जो असेंबली में पेश होने के लिए वो तैयार हुआ था एक्ट के लिए, वो भी तकरीबन पिछले 5 साल से हमारा इल्तवा का शिकार है। तो हमारे जो इस वक्त मेजर इश्यूज़ हैं वो हेल्थ फाउंडेशन का क्याम है और हेल्थ अलाउंस की मंजूरी है।
While quality of life, health status and life expectancy of the people of other regions have improved dramatically in the past few decades, POK fares dismally on the Human Development Index.
Its beauty, grandeur and spectacular architecture has attracted millions of tourists to India for years. And now this historical monument is all set to connect with its admirers on the social media. The epitome of love, Taj Mahal has become the first historical monument to have its very own Twitter account. Take a look.
Within hours of its launch, the Mughal monument got thousands of followers on the microblogging site and many tweeted pictures of the Taj tagging the page. Taj Mahal is situated in Agra city of India's northern Uttar Pradesh. Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav launched the official Twitter account over the weekend and was the first to use this service as he shared a picture with his wife Dimple Yadav and son in front of Taj Mahal. Interestingly, the first tweet from the official page read, "There are two kinds of people in the world, those who have visited me and follow me here and those who haven't seen me and yet follow me here."
So with the use of this official handle of @Taj Mahal, if somebody is able to hashtag with his memory, my Taj memory, then they will be immediately uploaded on our Twitter account also. And I believe that this will help a lot in promoting awareness about this monument and also sharing the love for their monument and of course their own memories.
The 17th century monument is widely recognized as the jewel of Muslim art in India and is one among the 7 wonders of the world.
It might give a fright to some, but it might be a subject of utmost interest to many. This unique museum in India is set to thrill many. Take a look.
With over 100,000 specimens of insects collected from across ecosystems, India's first insect museum is all set to come up in southern Coimbatore. The unique museum will also have specimens of the Coleoptera order, the largest family of the 29 orders and comprising of beetles.
As a unique aspect of giving focus to these entomology aspects, collection of insects and study of insects, now it has been planned by our Vice Chancellor. With the help of our Vice Chancellor's support and Government of Tamil Nadu, an insect museum will be constructed.
The museum, which is being built in full swing in Tamil Nadu Agriculture University, will be of great help to students, entomologists and people who study insects as hobby and farmers as well. The specimens of insects have been collected from across India and other countries like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Thailand and Pakistan, and include varieties of pests, predators and productive groups.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude the top stories once again. Prime Minister Modi offers $1 trillion investment opportunity to UAE. India warns Pakistan over continued ceasefire violations. And Sri Lanka votes to elect new government. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.